Cheers, laughter, and jubilant cries have been the order of the day since yesterday when the Uganda National Examinations Board released the 2024 primary leaving examinations. However, there is concern about a drastic decline in the number of candidates who scored aggregate 4, with Kampala losing its first spot in this category for the first time. The decline is the biggest since 2020, when only 57 scored aggregate 4. In 2019 and 2022, Kampala saw 138 score aggregate 4, but this year only 66 scored aggregate 4 in Kampala. Over the last 5 years, the number of candidates scoring aggregate 4 have averaged 600 across the country. In 2019, it was 539. This number rose to 646 in 2020. 2 years later, after the lockdown, 764 candidates scored aggregate 4 in 2022. In 2023, there was a sharp decline, with the country registering just 679, and 2024 has seen the figure fall to 448. So, what prompted the fall in the number of candidates scoring aggregate 4? According to UNEB, the candidates, including those in the higher ability categories, had difficulty in the following learning areas.
Other ability levels are indicated under the various subjects. Just a little explanation of those ability levels, very brief, simple, is that the low ability levels of candidates are these candidates who are able to remember and recall facts, and they show some limited level of understanding of those facts. The medium ability candidates remember and recall those facts. They show an understanding of these facts and can apply some of these concepts in solving in a problem-solving situation. However, they have difficulties in applying these facts in new situations. The high ability candidates will remember the facts, they will recall, they will show understanding. In other words, they will do all that the two levels do, and on top of that,
some education experts have attributed this to the change in question approach.
The question levels have changed. Now, most of the questions set require inference,
of which it is a new style. Those days, questions were got directly from the passage. But now things are changing. You have to think before you write the answer.
The learner is pumped a lot with knowledge, and not a lot on how they can acquire and translate that knowledge into the practice.
Mr. Daniel Oboth, head teacher of Bunga Primary School, believes that schools in the countryside invest so much in their learners.
Previously, upcountry schools used not perform well, and they have gone an extra mile to, do research, take experts to talk to their teachers. I am one of those that have been taken to different schools upcountry, and these schools have performed very well. Now, most of the schools in towns are complacent, and they don't, put in effort to see to it that they do such things.
According to him, children in the central require soft handling.
You have activities that require a child to be engaged, for example, longer hours, but some parents don't cooperate.
Going forward, they believe
what matters is to focus on the child and what they will be able to do in the future.
The children explore, think critically, and do things by themselves.
The teachers to hold the system accountable to having this child into the system, into the education system, the schooling system, not just to go through it.
Idia Feli Akulu, NTV Weekend Edition.